Howdy cowdies, how we going? I don't care, but you know, they pay me to ask if you're okay and all that sort of stuff. Weekly walkabout time of the collector. We've been flat knacker again. There's heaps of cool stuff. Nice bag of watches in amongst there. They're pretty cool. The two Erstwilder brooches with a bat and a cat. Some gold, little sort of Victorian erotica. Some sort of stereoscope slides. Perfume bottle. Some more sort of risque gear. Some nice hat pins, those little sort of Japanese hat pin stands with some hat pins to go with them. Some other nice hat pins down the bottom there as well. Cool little couple of trains there painted by Jess, the Melbourne graffiti artist. Which is kind of cool. We've got some of his artwork I'll show you in a minute. What else have we got? Some nice bits of furniture and stuff this week. Sort of 70s teak stuff, bar mirrors and gear. Little can't-wear lamp, little Pims mirror's pretty cool with a bathing girl on it. Little teak sort of cupboard, chest of drawers, a little bedside that you can't really see. There's some really nice clothes, all sort of Victorian, quite a nice little 1920s sort of beaded jacket. This is a Victorian morning skirt with something else. Pretty cool little two-piece outfit here. So we got some fur, lovely little sort of 1930s dress I'd be thinking. Pretty cool, a George's sort of evening gown. What else we got? Some more sort of bed jackets and things like that. 1930s dresses. Some pretty cool stuff. Right, little sort of 70s mini dress with a little bag and cigarette case to go with it. Pretty cool little jacket there with some swan down collar. Wedding dress. Cool little top, and this little sort of 70s George's dress is pretty cute as well. Bar signs, big Mike McLean oil painting there from, I think he paints down at Torquay or Lawnway. Some Victorian lacework, little box of sort of bits and bobs, heaps of compacts and costume, butterfly wing pictures, some sort of woolen knit cardigan, some more Victorian lacework, nice little two-piece outfit to get on the mannequin, big lots of records, bottles of wine, what else we've got, CDs and CD stands, records, some pretty amazing gents ties, more Victorian lacework, fur trims and collars, lovely Japanese silk kimono with some slippers, silk scarves, Pierre Cardin and some other stuff, and some more Victorian lacework, really nice little gents double-breasted waistcoat, little 1930 South American drindle skirt, a couple more cool bits. This is pretty amazing 1970s, 80s two-piece Mars motorbike jacket with the matching pants to go with it. They've both got the sort of green trim. What else have we got? More Victorian sort of clothing and lacework. Pretty amazing cowhide and lamb's wool vest. More Victorian stuff. Really quite pretty, some of them. Furs, sort of ski stuff. Gents woolen stuff. More furs and coats as well. Some nice clothes in the auction this week. Motoring books and magazines, more cool gents ties. They're all sort of thin pencil ones from the 50s. More Victorian lacework, Volt skateboards, some 70s pottery. Cool lot of 70s canisters and a lamp. A couple of nice boxes of tins. Sheet music. Big lot of Art in Australia magazines, which I don't think we've actually entered into the auction this week. So after I do this, I'll plonk down and do that. Sporting books. Pictures, photographs. Embroideries, Edwardian chairs, big huge trunk with some Leeds United soccer stuff, soft toys and other gear in amongst, collection of pictures, pretty cool, the two little sort of red vinyl upholstered 1930s club armchairs. I reckon they'd been reupholstered in the 60s or 70s, filing cabinet with a cute little mid-century modern stool, pictures, a couple of wall units, nice little Edwardian chair. Quite a nice Parker, I think it is, three-piece lounge suite. There's one of the other chairs up on its back, but there's the couch and the other chair. Christmas tree. What else have we got? Boxes of books and ephemera. More books. Toys. Pretty dark down here, so I can't see. I don't know what you guys are looking at. Mirrors. More wall units. Mannequins. Stereo gear. Cases. Deco lights. DVDs. More tins. Some good stamp yearbooks, some sort of local footy, boxes of sort of mixed items, More books. What else have we got? Pictures. Nice Chevelle mirror. More sort of bits. 70s furniture. Mark's turning the lights on. Thanks, dude. Big signed Muhammad Ali pair of boxing shorts with some photos and stuff to go with it. It's got a certificate on the back to go with it as well. Some nice camphorwood trunks. Lovely big sort of 70s Parker style sort of low-line sideboard. Pretty cool 70s old painting there as well, which is signed and dated. And then nice little suite of 4 paintings there by Jest. What else have we got? That's another one of Jest's artworks. Pretty cool thing again. Kind of like the chair actually. It's not easy being green. Nice Georgian oak chest. Pretty cool big 70s orange couch or daybed. Then a nice big sort of 70s teak chest of drawers. Little Parker dining suites. Cool, great shape to the chairs. What else have we got? Deco smoker stand. Some more nice little 70s sort of tables with the smoked glass tops. Steinlager clock. Got nice group lots in here of pretty china. Crystal across the top shelf. Some Corona advertising signs. All sort of blokey gear, horse stuff. All apothecary bottles and jars and stuff. Nice lots down here of all materials, trims and stuff. Pretty cool. A couple of nice old sort of bar towels here. An old Essendon Bombers one and an old Magpies one. With some sort of horse racing and other sort of pubinalia bits. Got some nice paintings this week. We've got nice little Japanese woodblock print. It's got details on the back. Who is it by? Imayo Keenan. This is nice. The big Howard William Steer, Naive oil painting, is a Broken Hill artist. What's it called? Making of Broken Hill. Scab, rest in hell. The scab being hung up from the tree. Kind of cool. A little thing I've got, join the union, BHP on the wagon. I like these naive things. I like them because the person who's painted them sort of doesn't know how to paint, hence the naive factor, but they've still done them, so the simple fact is they like to paint and they want to paint. I think that's important. What else have we got? Little Harry Sennett watercolours, an interesting little thing. Kind of like this. It's signed, looks like F. Grayson, dated 62. Don't find much about the artist, but it's once again another nice thing. What do we got? Joe Henderson, a little oil painting there. These are really sweet. These remind me of little sort of art, copies of little Arthur Streetons or something like that. There's 2 of them. Little coastal scene one's an absolute cracker. Little figures there walking along. Plus another nice little one there of a pier, boats at rest. They're unsigned, they're painted, I don't know how old they are. They're interesting little things, they're really quite nice. What else have we got? Really like this Colvin Smith. He's one of my favourite painters, overlooked immensely. Footscray Bridge it is, 1950. Great little thing. Like this as well, the James McMahon watercolour. Stuck to board, which is a bit of a bugger. But it's an interesting thing, interesting painter. I think he only lived to be like 22, 23 years old. Died very young, so you don't see much of his stuff around. It's a nice example from what I can gather. That'll sort of do for the pictures. Pretty cool, the big sort of Huey, Dewey and Louie tin. Light up Texaco sign. Nice big Royal Albert dinner set. Really nice. More Victorian lacework, an old Sony Walkman. Harley Davidson sign, Route 66 sign, good quality English china, a lot of Japanese gear. Another little piece there by Jest over the back, an old parking, no parking sign that he's graffitied on. Victorian china and glassware and stuff, some nice tins, orifice and Italian glass, china, tins, china. Actually, we've got to enter that bloody lot of china on the right hand side, we haven't entered that yet. More Victorian lacework, pubinalia. Another nice little bit of Jest over the back there of a Coming train, I think they are, old Comenge or something like that, I might be wrong. Binoculars, some interesting Australian records, Craven Fops, bit obscure. Posters, Texaco clock, 70s lamp, more tribal. This is pretty cool. Eureka, 150-year anniversary dawn walk. It's a sort of candle, a light with a candle in it and a big long stick. Light up Jim Beam sign, Metropolitan Train System sign's pretty cool. Books, nice little Victorian chroma lithograph. This is pretty cool. Photograph of a government aircraft factory Yindivik pilotless drone. And I've done a bit of research on the serial number, which is WRE418, and this thing actually never got shut down. It's actually now, I think, on a stick out the front of an aerodrome somewhere. It's Kind of cool that it's a pilot that's drone that actually never got hit. I wonder how many times they had a shot at it. But anyway, good lot of English China, Clarence Cliff, all over Chintz, Texaco, good lot of sort of DJ records, bit of Chemical Brothers and stuff in amongst there. Coke trays, these are pretty cool, the Datsun 120 wide dishes, more records. Kind of like this, another bit of Jest's work, but he's just got someone else's painting by E. Jansen and just put his sort of big graffiti piece up in the background. Kind of like that he's added to someone else's, cool thing. Cigarette signs, sort of nativity set, Bunnekins, nice group lot. Boxes, ladies' bags and stuff, little etching as well. Australian pottery, records, bit of Rage Against the Machine, some blue and white, couple of nice whiskey jugs, books on Australian craft. Signed pair of Fila footy boots by Glenn Archer. Some nice beer advertising signs. A big Australian pottery boat's a bit interesting. There's no signature. Nice big Gordon Studios art glass platter or bowl. Hand painted Ainsley. Cup and saucer's really pretty. Repop Singer. Japanese woodblock print of Persimmons is nice with a lovely book to go with it. Victorian lace and sort of trim work beaded stuff. Interesting little books, Bandicoot ballads and stuff. Nice bit of English art pottery. Interesting painting unframed by John Harvey, a New Zealand artist, 1944 I think. Nice thing. That footy boot signed by Gary Ablett Senior, is it Mark? Yep, Senior. Little lot of ladies gear, clock, all that green glass over the back glows under a UV light. Nice bit of Bernini, Italian Murano glass. You got a nice little Italian pottery figure there. He's got his sword out. He's about to lop Barbie in half. Nice lots of glass over the back as well. What else we got in the end cabinet now? Big bit of Les Blakeborough pottery. Big enamelled Texaco sign. A couple of bits of Peter Pilvin. Signed Jeff Fennick. Boxing glove. Little three-piece Flying Quackers. Little tin communication set in the box is a ripper. A little Dewars Dalton. Uranium glass vase, nice little Czech ceramic bird there, little kingfisher. It's a nice bit, I think, by Paul Davies, I think, from memory. Might be wrong though. English pottery. We've got some nice stuff up the top shelf. This is Klinger, not Max Klinger from MASH, it's the Klinger from Czechoslovakia. It's a lovely bird. Gallet lamp is a reproduction, but still quite a nice bit. Lovely pair of Bernini Italian glass fish. Signed Johnny Famajon, Clarence Cliff Charger. Gulbranson radio over the back's a cracker. Looks to have been repainted red though. We've done a bit of digging around. Aaron was digging around on this the other day and couldn't find another red one in existence. So we're pretty sure this has been repainted red. But it's pretty cool. And another nice big Bernini Murano glass gull. There you go. I could keep rambling on, but that'll sort of do. Going to be a good sale this week, guys. Heaps of cool stuff. Hopefully we see you on Thursday night. We'll have all the heaters going again.